How can an ancient philosophy help you navigate the complexities of modern life? Have you ever pondered upon this question? Well, Stoicism, a philosophy born in the bustling markets of ancient Greece, might just have the answers you're looking for. Stoicism isn't some esoteric theory locked away in dusty textbooks. It's a practical way of life, a roadmap to leading a fulfilling and meaningful existence. It teaches us to value virtue over pleasure, reason over passion, and tranquility over fleeting happiness. In the hustle and bustle of our 21st century lives, these timeless principles can provide much-needed perspective. They guide us to focus on what's within our control, to accept what's beyond it, and to navigate life's storms with equanimity. Stoicism isn't about suppressing emotions, but rather understanding and managing them to live a more serene and balanced life. So let's dive deeper into this fascinating philosophy and explore how it can enrich our daily lives. Why should you care about Stoic habits? Well, let's delve into that. Stoic habits are not just about ancient philosophy. They're about adopting a lifestyle that promotes resilience, mental clarity, and emotional intelligence. Stoicism teaches us to focus on what we can control and let go of what we can't. This helps to foster resilience, allowing us to navigate through life's ups and downs with grace and composure. It's like having an inner compass that always points towards tranquility, no matter the storm around us. Enhanced mental clarity is another perk. By practicing Stoic habits, we learn to declutter our minds, focusing on the present and what truly matters, making us more effective decision makers. Last but not least, Stoic habits cultivate emotional intelligence. They teach us to understand, manage, and express our emotions in a healthy and productive way. By practicing Stoic habits, you can cultivate a mindset that enables you to thrive in the face of life's challenges. How often do you take a moment to appreciate what you have? This question invites us into the world of Stoic philosophy and its emphasis on practicing gratitude. Gratitude, in the Stoic worldview, is not just about saying thank you. It's an active process of acknowledging the good in our lives, the things we often take for granted. Stoics believed that gratitude played a crucial role in cultivating a content and fulfilled life. It's a way to shift our focus from what we lack to what we possess. It's about recognizing the beauty in the everyday, the ordinary, and the mundane. Because when we start to appreciate what's already in front of us, we begin to see the world in a different light. We start to understand that happiness is not about having more, but about appreciating more. So how do we cultivate gratitude in our daily lives? One way is to keep a gratitude journal. At the end of each day, jot down 3 things you're grateful for. They don't have to be grand or profound. It could be as simple as a warm cup of coffee in the morning or a quiet moment to yourself. The act of writing it down helps to cement these positive experiences in your mind. Another method to nurture gratitude is through reflection. Take a few minutes each day to think about the positive experiences you've had. Reflect on the people who've shown you kindness or the moments that brought you joy. Gratitude grows when we give it time and space to flourish. Lastly, express your gratitude openly. A simple thank you can go a long way. When you show appreciation, you not only make someone else's day better, but you reinforce your own gratitude. Gratitude isn't just about feeling good. It's a way to appreciate the value of every moment. Remember, gratitude is a practice. It's a habit we cultivate. And like any habit, it takes time. But the rewards are worth it. Because when we practice gratitude, we're not just acknowledging the good in our lives. We're acknowledging the good in ourselves. Are you truly present in the here and now? This question might seem simple, but it's at the heart of one of the most important Stoic habits: practicing mindfulness. Mindfulness is the practice of focusing one's awareness on the present moment. It's about acknowledging and accepting your feelings, thoughts, and sensations without judgment. It's about being fully engaged in whatever you're doing, not lost in your thoughts or distractions. Stoicism and mindfulness go hand in hand. Stoics believe that we can't control what happens to us, but we can control how we respond. And that response starts with awareness. Being mindful allows us to respond to life's events, not just react. It's about finding that space between stimulus and response where we can choose our actions. Now you might be wondering, how do I incorporate mindfulness into my daily routine? Well, the good news is, it's simpler than you might think. Start with something you do every day, like eating. Instead of wolfing down your meal while scrolling through your phone, try eating mindfully. Pay attention to the taste, texture, and smell of your food. Notice the sensation of eating and appreciate the nourishment your food provides. Another great way to practice mindfulness is through meditation. Even a few minutes a day can make a difference. Sit quietly, focus on your breath, and when your mind wanders, gently bring it back without judgment. You can also practice mindfulness in your interactions with others. Listen actively when someone is speaking to you. Pay attention to their words, their tone of voice, their body language. Respond thoughtfully, not just reactively. Remember, mindfulness is not about emptying your mind or achieving a state of eternal calm. It's about paying attention, on purpose, in the present moment and without judgment. So, take a deep breath. Feel the air filling your lungs and then slowly leaving your body. Notice your surroundings. Be present. Be here now. Mindfulness isn't a destination. It's a journey of becoming more aware of your thoughts and actions. What does it mean to live a virtuous life? This question might seem old-fashioned in today's fast-paced, result-oriented world. But for the Stoics, virtue was the highest good, the cornerstone of a well-lived life. Let's dive into what virtue meant for these ancient philosophers. For the Stoics, virtue wasn't about moral piety or a list of do's and don'ts. Instead, it was a deep-rooted commitment to living in accordance with nature and reason. It was about aligning one's actions with fundamental human values such as wisdom, courage, justice, and temperance. Now you might be thinking, that's all well and good, but how do I cultivate virtue in my day-to-day life? Well, the first step is to understand that virtue isn't a destination, but a journey. It's not about being perfect, but about striving to be a little better every day. Consider honesty, for example. Practicing honesty doesn't mean never telling a lie. It means striving to be truthful in your interactions, acknowledging when you fall short, and making a conscious effort to do better next time. Or take kindness. Cultivating kindness isn't about grand gestures or self-sacrifice. It's about showing empathy and understanding in your daily interactions, whether it's offering a helping hand to a colleague or simply listening to a friend who's had a rough day. Finally, let's talk about the pursuit of wisdom. For the Stoics, wisdom wasn't just about knowledge or intelligence. It was about using reason to navigate life's challenges, making thoughtful decisions, and learning from mistakes. You can cultivate wisdom by fostering curiosity, seeking diverse perspectives, and embracing lifelong learning. Remember, these are just examples. Virtue can take many forms, and what's important is that you find what resonates with you. Whether it's honesty, kindness, wisdom, or another value, the key is to make a committed effort to live in accordance with that value, day in and day out. Virtue isn't about perfection. It's about striving to be the best version of yourself. So let's take a cue from the Stoics and start cultivating virtue today. So, how can you start living a more Stoic life? As we journey through the year 2024, let's recap the 3 Stoic habits we've discussed and consider how they can positively impact our lives. Firstly, we delved into the practice of gratitude. This isn't just about saying thank you. It's about truly appreciating the good in our lives and recognizing that even the simplest things are gifts, not entitlements. Whether it's the sun on your face, a good meal, or the company of a loved one, there's always something to be grateful for. Next, we explored the concept of mindfulness. This isn't about emptying your mind or reaching some mystical state of consciousness. It's about being present in the moment, fully engaged with whatever you're doing, right here, right now. It's about observing your thoughts and feelings without judgment. By becoming more mindful, we can respond rather than react, make better decisions, and live more fulfilling lives. Lastly, we looked at the cultivation of virtue. Virtue in Stoic philosophy isn't about moral superiority or following a set of rigid rules. It's about striving to be the best version of ourselves, living in accordance with our values and principles. It's about honesty, courage, wisdom, and temperance. It's about being a good person, not just doing good things. Now, how can we incorporate these habits into our daily lives? It's simple but not easy. It's a matter of practice, patience, and perseverance. Start small. Maybe it's writing down 3 things you're grateful for each day, or taking 5 minutes to sit quietly and focus on your breath, or standing up for what you believe in, even when it's difficult. Remember, the journey to Stoicism isn't a sprint. It's a marathon. It's about making small, consistent changes that add up over time. It's not about perfection, but progress. So take one step at a time and you'll gradually see the transformation in your life. Don't forget to like, comment, and share this video if you found it helpful. Let's make 2024 a year of growth, resilience, and tranquility together.